Here are a few personal finance tips for college students 2023. But before we start, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Wealth Wizards. Also remember to turn on channel notification, keep you updated. Now let's start by creating a budget. A budget can help you track your spending and make sure you have enough money to cover your expenses. Make a list of your fixed expenses, such as rent and tuition, and variable expenses, such as groceries and entertainment, and try to stick to your budget as closely as possible. Save money on textbooks. Textbooks can be a major expense for college students. Consider renting textbooks instead of buying them, or purchasing used textbooks when possible. Use financial aid wisely. If you receive financial aid, use it wisely. Consider using the money to pay for tuition and other essential expenses before using it for non-essential items. Look for ways to earn money. Consider taking on a part-time job or finding other ways to earn money while you are in school. This can help you cover your expenses and reduce your need for student loans. Start saving for the future. It's never too early to start saving for the future. Consider opening a savings account and setting aside a portion of your income each month. This can help you build a solid foundation for your financial future. By following these tips, you can take control of your personal finances and make the most of your college experience. How to create a budget. Creating a budget is a simple but powerful way to take control of your finances. Here are the steps you can follow to create a budget. Determine your income. Make a list of all the sources of income you have, including your salary, any investments, and any other sources of income. Identify your fixed expenses. Make a list of all your fixed expenses, such as rent, car payments, and insurance premiums. These are expenses that remain the same each month. Identify your variable expenses. Make a list of all your variable expenses, such as groceries, entertainment, and clothing. These are expenses that can vary from month to month. Total your expenses. Add up your fixed and variable expenses to determine your total monthly expenses. Compare your income and expenses. Compare your total monthly income to your total monthly expenses. If your expenses are more than your income, you will need to find ways to reduce your expenses or increase your income. Adjust your budget as needed. If your expenses are more than your income, look for ways to reduce your expenses. If your income is more than your expenses, consider setting aside some of the extra money for savings or investing. By creating a budget and tracking your spending, you can take control of your finances and work towards your financial goals. How to save money on textbooks. Textbooks can be a major expense for college students, but there are ways to save money on them. Here are a few tips to help you save money on textbooks. Rent textbooks instead of buying them. Many college bookstores and online retailers offer textbook rental programs. Renting textbooks can be significantly cheaper than buying them, and you can often return them at the end of the semester. Buy used textbooks. Used textbooks are often significantly cheaper than new ones. You can often find used textbooks at the college bookstore, online retailers, or through classified ads. Share textbooks with a classmate. If you are taking a class with a friend, consider sharing textbooks to save money. Just make sure you both have access to the textbook when you need it. Look for digital versions of textbooks. Many textbooks are now available in digital format, which can be significantly cheaper than the print version. Just make sure you have a device that can display the textbook and that you are comfortable reading it on a screen. By following these tips, you can save money on textbooks and reduce your overall college expenses. How to use financial aid wisely. Financial aid can be a valuable resource for college students, but it's important to use it wisely. Here are a few tips to help you use financial aid wisely. Use financial aid to pay for essential expenses first. Use your financial aid to pay for tuition, fees, and other essential expenses before using it for non-essential items. Don't overborrow. It's tempting to borrow as much financial aid as you can, but be careful not to borrow more than you need. Remember that you will have to pay back any loans you take out, with interest. Consider your future debt burden. Financial aid can help you pay for college in the short term, but it's important to consider how it will affect your debt burden in the long term. Try to minimize the amount of loans you take out, and consider grants and scholarships as an alternative to loans. Create a budget. A budget can help you track your spending and make sure you are using your financial aid wisely. Make a list of your fixed expenses, such as rent and tuition, and variable expenses, such as groceries and entertainment, and try to stick to your budget as closely as possible. By following these tips, you can use your financial aid wisely and avoid taking on unnecessary debt. How to look for ways to earn money. There are many ways that college students can earn money to help pay for expenses. Here are a few ideas. Get a part-time job. Many college students work part-time jobs to help pay for expenses. Look for job opportunities on campus, at local businesses, or online. Offer tutoring or teaching services. If you excel in a particular subject, consider offering tutoring or teaching services to other students. You can advertise your services on campus or online. Sell items you no longer need. If you have items that you no longer need or use, consider selling them online or at a local flea market. Rent out your stuff. If you have items that you don't use very often, consider renting them out to other people. For example, you could rent out your car, bike, or camera when you are not using them. Do odd jobs for people. If you are willing to do tasks such as mowing lawns, babysitting, or running errands, you can earn money by offering your services to people in your community. By looking for ways to earn money, you can reduce your need for student loans and take control of your finances. How to start saving for the future. Saving for the future is an important part of personal finance. Here are a few steps you can follow to start saving for the future. Determine your financial goals. What do you want to save for? Do you want to save for retirement, a down payment on a house, or something else? Knowing your financial goals can help you determine how much you need to save and how to prioritize your saving. Create a budget. A budget can help you track your spending and identify areas where you can cut back in order to save more money. Make a list of your fixed expenses, such as rent and tuition, and variable expenses, such as groceries and entertainment, and try to stick to your budget as closely as possible. Save automatically. One of the easiest ways to save is to set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account. This way, you can save without having to think about it. Start saving early. The earlier you start saving, the more time your money has to grow. Even if you can only save a small amount at first, it's important to start saving as soon as you can. Seek professional advice. If you are having trouble saving or are unsure about how to achieve your financial goals, consider seeking the advice of a financial professional. By following these steps, you can start saving for the future and take control of your financial future. Don't forget like, share, and subscribe to our channel Wealth Wizards for more videos.